Brandon Lobshire. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I love animals. I'm a huge animal lover. Wild animals, domesticated, doesn't matter. I think that every animal on this planet deserves to live a normal life, just like any other creature on this planet. Um, I've always had animals for pets my entire life. So I'm definitely an activist when it comes to preserving life, especially animal life. Whenever I hear there's an animal that's on the endangered species list, I become very sad. There's no reason why any animal should be eradicated from this planet. Not cool. So, okay, before we get started, I want to just go ahead and do a quick coronavirus report. It's getting bad, people. It really is. I mean, just for example, the United States had, I want to say, 130,000 new cases the other day. So that's definitely outlandish. There's one of your words for the day, outlandish. That goes for you too, Instagram. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, it looks like the United States now has 10,185,000 total cases. God. I don't even know what to say about that anymore. I mean, that's just out of control, completely out of control. Where I'm at, Serbia, we currently have 60,000 cases. Not so bad in the grand scheme of things when you compare them to some of these countries like Brazil. And let's go down to Hong Kong. Let's see what's happening in Hong Kong these days. 5,365 cases. Still not so bad. All I have to say is people have vocabulary. And we can. Okay, wild caught the Madagascar. Okay, with milk from her own body. Cute. If you haven't seen, you see, if you watch my promo, you've seen a reptile. A reptile is an animal that non-marine snake sold a few years ago. They have being educated right now, if I'm wrong. This bear-looking creature is also called a bear cat, but it is a viverrid. Like the spotted gannet, they are famous for smelling like popcorn, and despite their size, they can be surprisingly gentle. He smells like popcorn? I would be hungry all the time if this little guy was in my house. Hungry all the time if this little guy was in my house. Don't let my wife and daughters. Pictured above is a white or leucistic raccoon dog, also called tanuki. Asia. Okay, so I think that my students should know about this one maybe. They are one of the few federally banned species in the United States, but they are often kept in Europe. What a really cool to rodents. They require large housing and a lot of enrichment. But captive bred babies can be very common. That really gives me a stomach ache. Okay, hyrax. There's some other common rodent. The fascinating thing about hyraxes is that they are the closest living rodent. The tyra or they are not readily available because they breed poorly in captivity and are also challenging animals to work with if they are going to have human interaction. They are found in Central and South America in the wild. Now, you see that they don't breed properly in captivity. So that tells me that they're sad if they're captured. They don't feel normal. God, we just need to leave these animals in the wild and let them do. Ooh, the pied opossums are less common. They are larger than short tails and are more difficult to breed in captivity. Other than that, they can make reasonable pets. Possums are actually a little bit ugly, but I love them actually. They're cool.
More member of the weasel.
Cat. These skunk-looking animals are a member of the weasel family. Weasel family is pretty big. Despite not being skunks, these animals still use a foul-smelling spray as a defense mechanism. Skunks are far more popular as pets than zorillas, which are rarely kept. Why would you want an animal that rodents in the world? And they resemble and occupy a similar niche to deer in the wild. Maras are excellent jumpers, and they should be housed outdoors. They should have a diet similar to guinea pigs, of which they are in the body. It looks more like a deer or something. While they look more like spotted ring-tailed cats in general, and certainly that they can be kept as pets. Today, captive bred babies were offered. I apologize in advance if I have an incident where celebrity Paris Hilton was injured. Jow owners report that aggression with the wow, tricky. This name might strike fear in rat haters' hearts, but these animals actually make and along with several other tech landmines and to all right, hybrids and are about the size of a house cat. They are famous for the strange use of their droppings and expensive coffee called Kopi Luwak, where they are often incorrectly described as being a cat, wallabies and llamas. I like him. I definitely like him. Jerboa captivity, and most pets in the U.S. captivity, they are still kept in Europe. I'll bet that they're in Europe. Gator Galago, Bush baby. They are nocturnal animals that have the unpleasant habit of rubbing their hands with their own urine. Being primates, they are illegal in most states. Okay, well, if he's just going to pee on his hands all the time, I don't want him as a pet. I'm just saying. A couple of minutes and introduce grammar. We help lots of years experience. Count the links on YouTube. Okay, with the zoos keeping polar bears, agree with zoos, period. I'm an advocate of let the animals stay in species of animals, or an elephant or a let to see these animals in front of my eyes. Now, yes, it was cool, but I'm also going to say that enough. I realize that, you know, people want to study them, study their habits, see how they react to certain things. This is crazy. I'm also against scientists using animals for experiments. This is a big no-no for me. We even look for not cool. 2015 for my first and last time, I saw an elephant gated in a tiny room and it looks anxious. And I had never been to the zoo again. And I swear I will never go again. That stuff makes me. Elephants are huge. They need lots of natural habitat to move around. I mean, okay, enough. These elephants, giraffes, tigers, lions, they have huge areas that they roam. Not only true reason for a zoo, and we won't even get them to reproduce again. I do agree, but to me, that's the only good thing. Everything else about zoos freaks me out. I mean, can you imagine being caught and thrown into a cage for the rest of your life? Oh my God, nobody deserves this. Okay, people, give me 1 second here, making some adjustments. Oops. One moment. What did I just do? Okay, 1 second, 1 second. My computer's just uber slow today. I apologize. I hope that this video is okay. Hopefully I'm not. I know I'm not on Instagram. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, almost there. Forgive me. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, what the heck? Something's going on here right now. Just give me like 1 minute, people. I apologize. Let me try to fix this situation really quick. Come on, Dell. Don't do this. Okay. I'm seeing some progress. What the heck? Okay, I've completely lost my list of exotic animals, and I'm not happy right now. Oh, computers make me mad. Okay, I found it. Yay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Maybe. Okay. Okay, going back to zoos. Like I said, this is nonsense. This is nonsense. These animals are not happy. Um, they're trying to take animals from the wild and domesticate them and study them, and this is crazy. Now I understand that um, it's definitely a safe haven to help endangered species reproduce. But as we read earlier, some of these wild animals have a lot of trouble breeding in captivity. Um, I mean, when they're trying to reproduce, they have people studying around them. They don't have privacy. Kind of weird, don't you think? I don't know. I just don't think it's right. I really don't. But okay, if we're going to save some animals, this is the only way to do it. We can't really do it in the wild because we can't protect them. So, for example, the bald eagle in the United States was really close to being extinct. I think there was only 5 or 6 of these left. And the bald eagle is the symbol of America. So this was one that they really struggled to recover, but they did. And they did this by breeding in zoos. And not only did they recover this species, they flourish again. There's lots of bald eagles in the wild. So thank God for the zoos to help save this beautiful animal. Now we just have to hope and pray that wild these poachers don't kill them, because this is pretty much the reason why all of these beautiful animals are becoming extinct, because they're hunted by human beings. It's silly. There's so much food on this planet. Do we need to kill animals for food that are on the verge of extinction? Um, and not for food, sometimes for medicines and for trinkets. I mean, come on. They were killing rhinoceroses for their horns, for their ivory horns, to make medicine, to make jewelry. Is that worth killing something? We really don't need that stuff. That's the human mentality, though. And it makes me sick, to be honest. So, um, okay, enough about zoos. Actually, everybody, I'm going to take a quick break. And when I come back, we're going to continue with some more really rare animals. Um, this is really fun for me because this list of animals, I only recognized maybe 2 of them out of the first 20. It's pretty amazing. See, so I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. We have a whole another list, 20 more exotic animals that are really going to blow your minds. We'll be back in a flash. just for a little bit. He's interested in finding out about some new exotic animals, just like me. Ain't that right, Sam? Okay. Sam says we should check out some more about some new exotic animals, just like me. Ain't that right, Sam? Okay. Sam says we should check out some more animals. So that's what we're going to do on this 35th edition of Englishing with Jinx. So let's get right to it. I'm really excited about this stuff. Okay, let's share some screen. Okay. All right, and we're back. Number 21, people, the bat-eared fox. Okay. Fennec foxes are pretty well-known animals and are prevalent in the trade of exotic mammals. But the slightly larger bat-eared foxes, also from Africa, are much less common. Unlike fennec foxes, they are primarily insectivores. There are a few breeders of these animals. Those ears are huge, man. Very cool. Very cool. I am really familiar with this next one, everybody. My family loves capybaras. Every time we see them, we melt. I would actually like to have one of these as a pet, to be honest. I think they're really cool. Okay, capybaras are the largest rodents in the world. And while they are enjoying immense popularity in Japan, many people in the United States are still not so familiar with them. These enormous guinea pig relatives are semi-aquatic and require a pool of water to swim in. They swim so well. And they're so cute. They're so calm. I mean, who wouldn't want a huge guinea pig as a pet? This is, a dream of most kids, I think. They're really gentle. They're really soft. Capybara. I would definitely have a capybara. Okay. The Palawan porcupine. Another porcupine. Palawan porcupines have recently been introduced into the American pet trade. See, it's all in America. They have so many different animals. My uncle had snakes like this, guys. And his snake's name was Sam when he was young. Okay. They're less common than the others, such as the African crested. They have more of a muskrat appearance. Porcupines can be interactive and surprisingly affectionate. Just be sure to pet them along the grain so you don't get poked. Oh my God. It's like a 1,000 needles. All right, next. The tenric. Doesn't he look like a hedgehog a little bit? I think he looks like, where'd the snake go? He's on the ground. He's somewhere in the room. I don't know. Yeah, this guy looks like a hedgehog. Okay, many people are not aware of tenrics, a species that resembles a hedgehog, but they are actually not even closely related. Tenrics have some of the lowest body temperatures for a mammal, and they can hibernate in captivity. Tenrics are substantially more expensive than hedgehogs, about $1,000 compared to $500 or $50. They require a special live in its natural habitat. The spring haas, and they are slowly being reintroduced. They are challenging for even zoos to breed. I don't want to breed in captivity, man. A Chicoan mara. This looks like a rabbit. If Patagonian maras are uncommon for people to have heard of, Chicoan maras are even worse. They are a much smaller, less common mara species. There are only 2 in the pet trade. Unlike Patagonians, they are small enough to easily be house pets, but not unlike guinea pigs. Their cages need to be constantly cleaned. Looks like a rabbit. Nothing special. The whip scorpion. That's what I'm talking about. That's exotic. Doesn't that thing just look weird? People have them for pets, of course. Tailless whip scorpions, or Vinegaroons are arachnids that are kept as pets in the arthropod trade. They are not actually scorpions. When disturbed, they can shoot a very strong smelling acetic acid spray. Wow. Why would you want that as a pet? It shoots acid. My God. Their enclosures require deep substrate as they can tolerate some handling, although they do have a painful but non-venomous bite. That's not a pet. I'm sorry. Joffrey's cat. Now, this is cute, man. Those ears, he's like I don't know, a bear and a cat. These are South American non-domesticated cats that aren't larger than your safari cats. They are one of the less common small exotic cats kept as pets, after servals, bobcats, and caracals. You know what? I could have one of these. No problem. Snake-necked turtles are strange-looking aquatic animals that are rare in the pet trade, and as they are difficult to breed, of course. As one can guess, their long neck prevents them from being able to pull their head into their shell. A turtle that can't even pull its head all the way into its shell. They can emit a foul-smelling liquid that smells like skunk from their musk gland. Why would you want this as a pet? This doesn't make any sense to me at all. Nah. Okay. Number 30, a crab-eating raccoon. Okay, this raccoon, native to Central and South America, has been recently imported and has become available to private owners in small numbers. As the name suggests, they eat crustaceans, but also foods like fruit, amphibians, and eggs. They are more arboreal. While it looks like a rat, the batong is a marsupial, like the wallaby that it also resembles. It is also called a rat kangaroo. Okay. They are also native to Australia, where they are critically endangered. Due to this, they cannot be sold over state lines in the United States due to the Endangered Species Act, but they are still privately owned. There we go. Endangered species. This cute little miniature kangaroo is going extinct. Okay, next, the pom-pom anemone crab. Interesting, it looks really small. This adorable crab is used as a member of community marine aquariums. It gets its name from the tiny anemones that it carries and waves at predators, interesting, causing it to resemble a cheerleader with pom-poms. This endearing trait makes it a fine choice for tanks with peaceful fish and invertebrates. So it has little pom-poms, like a cheerleader. I want to see a video of that thing. Okay, next, number 33. A tamandua. Tamandua. Most people haven't heard of the name, me neither, tamandua, but they have heard of giant anteaters. They're anteaters. These are lesser anteaters, and they have complex dietary requirements that are difficult for the average person to provide. Definitely cute, though. Would I have it as a pet? Nah. Okay, these names are killing me. Acusamants or Cusamants. Hey, we get to see what it looks like. Look at that. 9 minutes. Okay, so it's a mongoose. Animals are amazing, really violent at selling websites in the past, but are presumably extremely hard to track down today. That is really cool looking. I've never seen print. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. The garden eel. These strange eels are not commonly kept and very worth it. Another challenge of keeping garden eels is getting them to eat. They capture food that the ocean currently sweeps their way, or sweeps their way. So they're basically worms, sea worms. Wow, they're tricky. Okay. Number 37, the African jungle cat. That is cool. That is really cool. These animals are slightly larger than domestic cats, but do very much resemble them. They are often hybridized with regular cats, and the resulting animals are simply called jungle cats. Like many other exotic cats and exotic cat hybrids, they are known to be dog-like with their behavior. A cat that acts like a dog. Interesting. Very pretty face. I love cats. I love dogs. I really love cats, though. Okay. A degu or dagu. Degus are not rare in the pet trade by any means, but the majority of people have never heard of them. They look like gerbils, but are more similar to chinchillas. Chinchillas are cute. They are inexpensive and can be cared for with more typical small pet requirements. Unlike many small pet rodents, they are diurnal. Interesting. He's cute. Yeah, these are definitely rare. I have not heard of 75% of these animals. This is really cool. A New Guinea singing dog. That's exotic. These dogs are genetically the same as dingoes. Dingoes. I knew a man in California that had a pet dingo. This dingo was really wild. And are also a subspecies of the wolf. They are still considered to be a wild species of canine. However, they are thus named due to their melodious howl. Yes, the howl of this dingo was awesome. A recent study indicated that there is no evidence that the captive population of singers descended from wild living populations. These animals are kept as pets, and they were even featured on Animal Planet's Dogs 101. Man, this dingo, which is a close relative of this dog, wasn't huge. It was a medium-sized canine, but it never made noises. Only when it howled. That's it. It never barked. He was really calm and really quiet. His name was Oofus. I miss Oofus. He was cool. Okay, and number 40, the Coatimundi. Coatimundi. This raccoon relative from South America possesses great dexterity. They are popular animals within the exotic pet trade, despite their size and complicated enrichment needs. That raccoon with an anteater face, maybe. So cool, man. So cool. Okay. That was really, really cool. I don't think I would want but maybe one or two of these 40 animals, though. I think they definitely deserve to be in their natural habitat. Human beings should not try to domesticate animals like this. I completely disagree. Keep them in the wild. Okay, we have another cool list. Top 10 fastest land animals. This is cool. Let's see what we got here. Let's do some sharing. I like to share. Okay. Here we are, the fastest land animals, top 10 fastest land animals in the world. Okay, number one, we all know. Why didn't it go 10-1? I hate when they do that. Number one, cheetah, 120.7 kilometers per hour. Wow, 75 miles per hour for all my people back in the United States. The cheetah can accelerate from a standing start to over 95 kilometers per hour in 3 seconds. Oh my God. And top speed of around 120 kilometers per hour. By far the fastest land animal in the world. And streets ahead of all other wildcats, of course. This fast speed is limited. What? To very short bursts. However, with cheetahs able to sprint at top speed for around 60 seconds only, still, that's so fun. They're going to catch whatever they're hunting for sure. Fun cheetah fact. While sprinting, cheetahs spend more time in the air than on the ground. Yeah. It's amazing. They just float. Okay. Pronghorn. The pronghorn, 88.5 kilometers per hour, 55 miles per hour. Ranging from Canada to California, the pronghorn is not only fast, but has the stamina to run at pace over long distances, with the ability to run at 56 kilometers per hour for 6 kilometers. Wow. Unreal. That's stamina. That's sheer stamina. Okay, number 3, the springbok. He's silly. He goes 88 kilometers per hour or 50-meter high bounce-like jumps. That's what he's doing right there. That's so cool. And sharp turns whilst running at pace, enabling them to shake off chasing predators. Yeah, that's really good defense mechanism. Celia says she saw the fastest dog on the TV. Can you search? Yeah, of course I can search that one right after this one. Or maybe they'll show it in this one. Number 4, the wildebeest. I knew they were fast. 80.5 kilometers per hour, 50 miles per hour. There are 2 species of wildebeest found in East and Southern Africa, the blue wildebeest and black wildebeest, both of which are surprisingly fast for their size. They're big. Their build lends them to endurance, running rather than sprinting, which helps them in their epic continual overland migration. Yeah, these things are super quick. Ooh, lion coming in at number 5, 80.5 kilometers per hour, 50 miles per hour. The only member of the big 5 animals to make this list of fastest land animals. The lion is the fastest big cat in the world. A cheetah is not a big cat, with a top speed of 80 kilometers per hour. Like the cheetah, the lion can only manage their top speed for short bursts, meaning they need to stalk close to their prey and work as a team to ensure a successful hunt. Yeah, have you ever seen lions? They creep up in the grass. That's so cool. Master hunters. Okay, the black buck. So a lion's only 0.5 kilometers more fast. Poor black buck. If it's in Africa, okay, it's not. 80 kilometers per hour, 50 miles per hour for this black buck. The black buck, bleh, I can't talk today, aka the Indian antelope, is found across southern Asia in India, Nepal, and Pakistan. They are able to maintain their top speed of 80 kilometers per hour for over 1.5 kilometers, helped by their huge strides of 6.5 meters. Wow. Because of the male's impressive horns, black buck are sadly a popular trophy animal for hunters. Of course. They kill them just for their horns, people. Mm-hmm. The hare. Everybody's heard the story of the tortoise and the hare. This guy's fast. 80 kilometers per hour, 50 miles per hour. Hares have long, powerful hind legs that help them reach speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour to evade predators in their grassland habitats. Similar in form to common rabbits, hares have longer ears and live solitarily or in pairs above ground, hence the need for their speed. Yeah, they're actually pretty big. Aha, here you go. Here's the fastest dog. The greyhound, 74 kilometers per hour, 46 miles per hour. They have greyhound races back in the United States. I've seen these. Really, really, really interesting. You can't believe it's a dog. Greyhounds belong to the family of hunting dogs called sighthounds and have been bred over hundreds of years to become the fastest dogs in the world, with a recorded top speed of 74 kilometers per hour. Wow. Woo. That is so fast for a dog. Kangaroo? Okay, I'm learning. I didn't know kangaroos were fast. And Celia says she only usually drives 40 kilometers per hour. Exactly. These animals would definitely outrun you. Number 9, kangaroos, 71 kilometers per hour, 44 miles per hour. I never knew kangaroos were so fast. Wow. Kangaroos are large marsupials found only in Australia and some New Guinea islands. Their long, strong back legs and muscular tails are made for speed, and they've been recorded hopping at 71 kilometers per hour in short bursts, considerably faster than their cruising speed of around 25 kilometers per hour. Wow. This little guy gets to go for a fun ride. All right, the African wild dog. Look at this guy. Crazy colors. Sort of a brindle, I would say. 71 kilometers per hour, 44 miles per hour. Another fast dog. The endangered, probably because of its fur. The endangered African wild dogs are impressive in their successful hunt percentage of over 60%. A result of their speed and stamina, amongst other things, they can sprint at 66 kilometers per hour in short bursts and run for longer distances. And that's our top 10 fastest land animals on Earth. Okay, wow. Okay, I knew about all of these except for the kangaroo. Didn't know that. Okay. Super cool. Super cool. Okay, you know what? There's a lot of different mammals that we're looking at right now. I want to see some interesting, maybe reptiles. Let's see what we can come up with. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. This is exotic. Share. Okay. List of 100 most unique and endangered. And I don't think we'll get all 100 done, but okay. And reptiles released. Okay, look at this guy. He has hair. I want to know which one he is. Okay, they don't really do it by, okay, whatever. The Madagascar blind snake. Looks like a huge worm. Interesting. A juvenile minute leaf chameleon. He's the size of the match head. Oh my God, this is cute. Madagascar, of course. Wow. There we go. Some snakes. The color changing round island keel scaled boa. My uncle would definitely take this snake. Is the last remaining member of its evolutionary family. I hope it's not endangered. Whoa. The gharial crocodile uses its slim snout for fishing. Wow. So cool. This is exotic. Look at this guy. It's, oh man, knick-knack turtle. We'll just start scrolling here. Here it is. Able to stay underwater for up to 3 days. Wow. The Mary River turtle. Oh, it's a turtle. Uses specialized breathing organs in its cloaca. I didn't know that was, I thought it was some kind of lizard. I guess you can see water. Okay, Brandon. Oh, there's no pictures though. I don't like this. I guess we can click them. Let's see the, okay, we've seen these ones. Chinese alligator. critically endangered Chinese alligator is the only species in its entire family found outside of the Americas. Its closest living relative is the famous American alligator. Ah, man. Okay. Chinese crocodile lizard. Okay, there are perhaps no more than 1,000 individuals of the endangered Chinese crocodile lizard, which is found in southern China and northern Vietnam, remaining in the wild today. Another endangered species. Ah, they're so pretty. I mean, just look at these creatures, their patterns, like the way these are little dinosaurs, man. Ah, it makes me mad. Okay, too many turtles here. See some, what's a gharial? Gharial. Oh, another alligator. Critically endangered. Huh. Are they all critically endangered? Turtle. Here we go. Round Island. No, we saw him already. The Union Island gecko. Well, that's pretty cool. He's cute. The entire population of the Union Island gecko occupies an area around half a square kilometer. That's the area of just 7 football pitches. This incredibly tiny distribution means the Union Island gecko is especially vulnerable to habitat degradation and loss, as it cannot move into other suitable habitat. Ah, you see that? So once somebody takes that land area, these things are gone. It makes me mad. Okay, what's up, Boger's skink? Ah, he's cute. Another critically endangered. The Boger skink was once widespread across Mauritius and its surrounding islands. However, due to predation by invasive wolf snakes and musk shrews, this distinctive skink is now found only on several small islets of Mauritius. Wow. Another one that's just dying off. Lovely. Marbled gecko. Very little is known about the marbled gecko. Good. Hopefully they don't find out anything so it can live. And there is neither data on population size and trends for this species, nor any known areas where this species is common. See, they're smart. They're spread out. They're going to survive. I'm just going to go ahead and say that the marbled gecko is smart. Okay. God, there's so many turtles on here. Here we go. What's up? Perodera lahati. That is such a dinosaur eye. Wow. Little dinosaurs. So cool. All right. The Rampholion hetingi. Wow. Oh, look at this thing. The Rampholion hetingi is one of many pygmy chameleons found in East Africa. These chameleons diverged from all reptiles for more than 40 million years ago. Little dinosaurs. Exactly what I said. Okay. I can't even say these names. The Lygodactylus mirabilis. Okay, can I get a picture? No picture. It's another gecko. We can say that. Okay. Here we go. Zong's odd-scaled snake. Where are the pictures? Oh, I'm mad right now. Maybe I've gotten to the part of this website that just sucks. Colombian dwarf gecko. Come on, picture. There we go. Look how small that guy is. Following its discovery in 1964, this wasn't even discovered till 1964. The Colombian dwarf gecko had not been seen again until a new population was recently discovered more than 100 kilometers from the original location. Okay, good. Thrive, little guy. Thrive. What's next? Okay, we've seen geckos. Uroplatus guentheri. Uroplatus guentheri. Leaf-tailed geckos of the genus Uroplatus have spectacular camouflage, remaining motionless on forest branches during the day before becoming active hunters after dark. It's like a little alligator to me with the dinosaur eye. Okay. Another Uroplatus, but this one's Malahelo. Leaf-tailed geckos of the genus Uroplatus have spectacular camouflage. Okay, and once again, no picture. That's really good camouflage. Can't even see it on the page. Yeah, looks like that's it. I thought, what? Okay. Cool. Wow. Which one's your favorite? I don't know if I can pick one. I think capybaras are my favorite. Out of all these animals today, I think capybaras are definitely my favorite. It's a giant guinea pig. Come on. It's so cute. The only thing that's bad about a capybara is sometimes they have a little bit of a smell, but I think you can wash them. As long as you have a little swimming pool for them, they won't stink so bad. And the only bad thing is they eat a lot. So you definitely have to feed them quite a bit, but okay, whatever. You can buy food in bulk. It's not too expensive. As I said earlier in the program, I have an uncle that had lots of different crazy exotic animals. He even had a pet tarantula, every reptile you can think of. It's a little bit hazy. I mean, my age was hazy, but I still remember this experience. I went to my uncle's apartment, and he was telling us he had a new pet. And knowing him, we weren't really sure what it was because he's had just about everything. So we went into the room, and he turned the light on in this tank, and there was this huge hairy spider, tarantula, and he took the top of the tank off. And okay, I don't hate spiders. I'm not scared of spiders. Actually, spiders are our friends. They eat all of the flying insects that are a nuisance to us. So spiders are cool. But a spider this size was a little bit intimidating for me. So, okay, he takes the top of the cage off. He puts his arm, and this spider was just kind of light. I don't know. He was like, just don't act afraid. Put your arm against mine. It'll crawl onto your arm and pet it. I did this. I can say that I had a tarantula on my arm, and I was stroking its abdomen, its butt, and it was hairy, and it liked it. I could feel that it liked it. It was just lightly bouncing on my arm like, oh yeah, that's good. A friendly spider. Crazy, right? I think that's definitely the most exotic pet that I've ever seen. If you've seen something more exotic, oh my God, leave a comment. I don't think there is such a thing. Rain sharing. Hello and welcome to our 35th edition of Englishing with Jings. We've been speaking about exotic pets, exotic animals, wild animals, pretty much everything in the animal kingdom. But yeah, I mean, can you imagine a big hairy spider on your arm? I mean, if I tell most people this, they freak out. I have one classmate from back in high school. My God, if a spider is even mentioned, he freaks out. So they're really not harmful. Spiders will not bite you unless they feel threatened, unless you try to hit them or you're nervous around them. They can sense these things. So as long as you're calm, no problem. Spiders can be cool. I've held spiders in my hand. I've caught spiders in my hand and released them outside. I don't know, when they start getting really big, I'll have to catch them and bring them out. It's just weird to me. Like the smaller spiders that catch flies and gnats and all these little stupid flying insects, those are okay. Like I'll let a little spider live in the corner of our ceiling if it catches moths and flies and gnats and stuff like that. That's cool. That's just a friendly roommate. That's all that is. Mosquitoes, they catch mosquitoes. Yeah, this is great. Okay, people, I think we're coming near the end of the show. I just want to say that this was so interesting. I learned a lot about some new animals that I'd never known. Some of them have really difficult names to pronounce. But okay, very cool. This was educational. This was fun. And I want to say that next week, I think we'll have something just as interesting. So having said that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the 35th edition of Englishing with Jings. I'm Brandon Lobshire. And once again, it was a pleasure. And we look forward to seeing you next week.